This video is for educational purposes only. Please contact your medical professional for any health-related questions that you might have, and of course, contact them in an emergency. Let's get started. Hi, Dr. Janelle here with Sheep Hill Herbs. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Happy to have you here today. Let's get started by taking a deep breath, hand on your heart. Count in for 4, exhale for 6. Let's go. Exhale. 7. Calming down the nervous system. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make an antiparasitic tincture or extract with a bunch of my favorite herbs. This is a bitter formula, but it works really well to help your body cleanse, clean out after a long winter. Before we get started, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button, comment. Check out my description down below. I have my link tree, which links to everything that is me. All right, to get started, you're going to need a mason jar, and I'm using a rather large jar because I'm making enough for a whole family. But you could do this with a pint jar or even a jelly jar, smaller. All right. I had some wormwood in the bottom here and removed it to put in this bag, but I'm going to put some back in. First herb is wormwood. Wormwood is very bitter, and it is traditionally used to expel worms from the intestines. Parasites can be in any organ in the body, but when you take the herbs, it has like a magnetic effect of pulling killing, maiming, pulling parasites and flushing them out of the intestinal tract. All right, you are going to do 2 rounded teaspoons of wormwood in your jar. Okay. Second herb, clove. So we want herbs that are digestive, that help the digestive system kind of move things along, increase peristalsis, help with any stomach discomfort. But this herb is high in eugenol and renders parasites, like paralyzes them. So we're going to do 2 teaspoons. And this is not the exact way to measure herbs for formulas. I get into that in my course, The Advanced Home Herbalist. I teach you all about measurements. It's about equal parts or different parts. That's how formulas are written. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to speak in teaspoon amounts. Then we have the black walnut, which is the major herb here in this formula. The main herb of the show. Black walnut hull powder. This is dried, and I'm using all mountain rose herbs. Check out my link in my description down below. Do not buy herbs on Amazon. Amazon might be good for some things, but not for your herbs for medicinal purposes. All right, 2 rounded teaspoons of your black walnut hull powder. And I have a number of videos on how to make a black walnut hull tincture here on this channel. You want to make that in the fall when the hulls fall to the ground, but that's another video. Go ahead and search Sheep Hill Herbs black walnut. You'll see all my videos with black walnut. All right, now we're going to add paw d'arco. This is a bark. It is South American in origin, and I am doing 2 pinches of the bark. And it is antifungal and like a whole system herb helping to strengthen the body. Antifungal, antiparasitic. I have 2 more herbs that I like to add to this formula. This is dandelion leaf to give the liver some extra cleansing ability and strength. We're going to do 4 teaspoons of the dandelion leaf. I have a window that is making light here. I hope it isn't too bothersome. So that's 3, 4, and then the last herb is a seed, and this is my secret ingredient. Not so secret now that I'm putting it on YouTube. This is ajwain seed, and you probably won't find this anywhere but Mountain Rose herb. Again, I say link down in my link tree to Mountain Rose herb to make your purchases for the best herbs, bulk herbs that you can purchase without chemicals, sprays, pesticides. I love this seed. This is Indian in origin. I'm just putting 1 rounded teaspoon in here. Has like a strong kind of celery seed oregano taste and is very, very good for the digestive system. Now, I am using a quart jar. If I, for all intents and purposes, I would have wanted to have my herb go half of the jar. I gave you measurements because I'm assuming you're going to use a smaller jar, like a pint size. So the spoon amounts that I gave you would work for a smaller jar. What we're going to do is cover this with alcohol. And I'm going to use vodka and cover about halfway. Now, if you're using a pint jar, you're going to fill the jar all the way to the top with your vodka. I am using Svedka. It is glass bottle. I don't like to use plastic. It is a middle grade or middle shelf variety, not as expensive as your top shelf. I do not like to use alcohol in tinctures. It seems like defeats the purpose, but you're only going to take a dropperful or 2 at a time, and you can even evaporate off the alcohol by putting your drops into hot tea, boiling tea. Okay. You need the alcohol to pull all the properties, the chemical properties from the herbs into the menstruum, it's called, into the liquid. And I teach you much more in detail how to do your tinctures in my advanced home herbalist class. Now I'm just stirring this up. It is black because of the black walnut. Now this is only half full for the demonstration of this video. If you have a pint jar, you're going to go to the top. Typically, I would go all the way to the top here, but this is all I want to make for today. This goes on a windowsill in the sun for 2 weeks. And people have all of these different times and amounts. I learned from Dr. Christopher, the first herbalist in America, 2 weeks in the sun on a windowsill, then strain it, goes in a cabinet, dark cabinet for storage without the sun, without the herbs in the jar. That's after you're straining. I've heard people say 4 weeks, not necessary. 2 weeks is all you need to do. You want to agitate the jar daily. And the last step is label. I'm going to write down everything that we just put in here, all the herbs. You're going to put vodka. You're going to put the date. That is really important. Put the date on your jar. And when you transfer or strain, I usually strain into a new jar and then put it back in this jar because the label is already there. So thank you for coming to this video. Hope you come again soon. Let me know if you have tried a parasite cleanse. This is not a video telling you how to do it. I'm just telling you how to make the formula. I will follow up with another video that gives instructions on how. Thanks.